Hello everyone, welcome to part 107 of Laravel 11 series, in which we're getting the e-commerce website with Laravel and MongoDB. So we will continue working on the Laravel checkout process, and in this part we are going to show order payment summary, and also we are going to set the default address via Ajax. So we are going to work on these two things in this part. So let's start. Let's follow the instruction that you can find under video. Okay. So first thing is that we are going to show the order summary. We are going to show the products that the user is going to buy. Okay, so I'm going to log in. I'm going to add the products also. Okay, so I'm going to log in first of all. This is our project. This is our project 11 database, and this is the user collection. I'm going to log in with one of the ID, that is the amit100@yahotmail.com. Okay, so let me log in first of all. So here you can see one of the product is already there. I'm going to add one more product. So you can see there are two products now in the shopping cart. Now I will proceed to checkout, and here you can see that right now we are displaying statically, but now we are going to show these products dynamically, like we are showing at the cart page in for each loop. And also we are going to show here the delete functionality as well, like we are doing in the card page. Here also we are going to give the delete feature, so that if in case the user wants to remove any of the product, then he will find it easier to remove it from here only. Okay, we are going to add the for each loop here, displaying all the products. So first step is to update the checkout blade file. I'm going to open the checkout blade file here, and here I am going to update this order summary. I'm going to search for the products here, and here you can see the products are coming here. So I'm going to replace, you can see there are multiple divs, same divs that are for like for order summary there is one div, and for billing address there is one div, and for subtotal shipping and taxes there is one div. So I'm going to work on this first div, order summary first div, and here you can see inside it there must be products divs as well. Yes, okay. So this is, I'm going to replace it with this one. So this is the first one. Yeah, I'm going to copy this one and replace this internal part to add the for each loop. Okay, so we are going to check once, like if all the products are coming here dynamically, and you can find now that the products are coming here dynamically. Okay, see the same products we can able to see in the checkout page. So the only thing that I have done here, that we have displayed here the products. Okay, we have displayed here the products that the user added in the card page. Okay, along with this delete functionality feature. So this is the thing that we have done here. We have added the for each loop, we have displayed all the products along with the delete functionality, and now we are going to update the delete card item jQuery function in custom.js. I'm going to open the custom.js file located at the front, and here main thing that we are going to see, like here like if here you can see the delete card item class, delete card item. So we are going to use the same class both for the card as well as the checkout blade file. I will also open the card items, and here in both the cases you are going to see delete card item, and here also delete card item. So we are going to use the same function, but we need to tell the function that here this is the checkout page and this one is the card page, so that the user will come back to that page only. Okay, so here we have already added, you can see the data page checkout, and here we are going to add this one here also, I think with the data page card. Okay, so here you can see yes, we have added this one data page card. Okay, so this thing we will add here, data page card. and we are going to update this jQuery function in which we are going to send the user according to the page. Okay, we are going to send the user back according to the page. So we are going to modify here the delete card item jQuery function. So I'm going to modify it like this. Okay, so now what will happen, like we can able to remove the products from here also, and the user will redirect back to this page only. Okay, like if the user wants to remove this red t-shirt, then he can click on this and it will say it will first show the message, are you sure you want to delete this card item? If the user clicks on cancel, then it will not do anything, and if the user will click on OK, then it's going to delete that product. You can see that product is littered from the checkout page itself. Okay, so I hope that it's clear to you. Now we will move further and will display the subtotal, coupon discount, shipping charges and grand total on the checkout page. Okay, so next div we are going to see which one is the next div. This one we have already updated. So the next one is related with the billing address. Okay, so here, yeah, so this one, first one is the billing address, then the subtotal, shipping charges, grand total. Okay, so I'm going to we will make it dynamic as well. I'm going to replace this one. Okay, so I'm going to check here. Okay, so billing address is shown that the customer added, like it's the profile, it's the billing address, it's the my account address. Okay, we the customer can click on edit and will reach his account page that we have worked on few videos back. Okay, so the customer can able to update his billing address, and we have now shown the subtotal, shipping, tax, discount and grand total. Okay, so there is no discount right now, taxes and shipping there we have not done so far, that we will do in the upcoming videos. But here you can see the subtotal and the grand total are same. Okay, so we are displaying here, and also we need to remove, I think, uh, something. I think this one, yeah, this one we are going to remove. This one we have already updated, so we are going to remove this statically. Okay, so yeah, 1350 is coming in grand total. So let's continue, and now we are going to modify the checkout function at product controller, in which we will accept the data in the post method, and we'll add a condition that the user needs to select the payment method to checkout. Okay, and also user needs to click on agree. Okay, so now we are going to update see, we are also required to update the payment method. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to update this checkout function so that we can show the poster data here as well. Okay, so I'm going to open the product controller at the front, and we are going to replace this checkout function that is located at the bottom, and here you can see there is no post method so far. So we will take the poster data in the from checkout function, and we are going to check the first of all delivery address count, and if there is no delivery address added so far, then we're going to show the RMS to the user, please add your delivery address. And if there is no payment gateway selected, then we will show the RMS to the user, please select payment method. And if the user does not check that agree to terms and condition, then we are going to show the error message, please agree to terms and condition. Okay, so so then if there is any kind of error message, then we are going to show the error. But first of all, we are also update the form here, the payment form. Okay, so that payment form we are required to update so that we can able to show the correct payment method like COD, PayPal. We can give the IDs to those methods, and we can give the form ID as well, form action as well. Okay, so this payment form we are going to update. Okay, so after updating this payment form, we will also add here the error message div, so that we can able to show the error message if there is any error, and that we are going to show at the top. Here we can see, we can show it after checkout f. Okay, here we can show it here. Okay, so now we are going to check this one. if I will not select anything, any payment method, and will click on place order, then it will show the error message, please select payment method. Okay. And even one more thing, if I will delete the delivery address, okay, so there is no delivery address right now. And now if I will try to click on place order, first error is please add your delivery address. Okay, so the user is going to add his delivery address. That is the first step that the user is going to take. Okay, so the user is going to add the address. Okay, after adding the address, then user will click on place order. Then the user is required to select the payment method. User is going to select one of the payment method, but after that he needs to agree to the terms and condition as well. So the few things the user is required to do: he requires to select the payment method, he requires to select this I consent to terms of service, then he will click on checkout, then he will reach here at the checkout. Okay, so he is required to to add the address, he is required to select the payment method, and he is required to agree to terms and condition. Okay, so now we are going to work on default delivery address, so that if there are multiple addresses, then the user can able to select one of the address. Okay, so I'm going to add one more address here. I will I will add some Delhi address, dummy Delhi address. Okay, so now we have the two addresses. And now the we are going to work on the default address, like making the delivery address as default. Okay, so here first thing is that we are going to modify this we are going to set default address class here in the delivery address blade file. Okay, so I'm going to open the delivery addresses blade file. So here we are going to replace these two things. We are going to replace, in fact we are going to replace the first one, input type, as well as okay, so first thing is that I'm going to replace up till here, yeah, input type up till here. Okay, so that we can set the class, we can add the id value. Okay, data address id. Okay, and is default. Okay, is default we have added this time, and other than this address name, and it will remain the same, that is fine. And we are going to add now the custom.js file. This function we are going to add in the custom.js set default address function, so that we can able to add that address as default. So the every time that address will automatically get selected. Okay, so and we are going to add its route as well for setting the default address. So and also we are going to add its function as well in address controller. This is the last thing that we're going to do. Okay, so now for making the address as default, first we are going to make all addresses as 0 non-default, and after that we are going to keep one address as default that the user is going to select. Okay, so now if the I'm going to refresh first of all, and if the user will select one of the address, it will set as default. Okay, okay, I have make it empty. Now I'm going to select one of the address, like if I have selected this one, this address is selected as default. Okay, I'm going to refresh, you can see it will keep on selection. Okay, so I'm going to check this one in our MongoDB. Here I'm going to open the delivery addresses, So it is showing two of the delivery address, and here you can see the is default is 0 for this address that belongs to Ludhiana, and this one is default is 1 here that belongs to the New Delhi. Okay, so like if I will make the address this Punjab address, I'm going to make it highlight, okay, as default. Okay, this one is now default, so I'm going to refresh here and we'll see the address is now this one. This Punjab address is now default, and this Delhi address is not now, it's not default. Okay, so this one is just refreshing without refreshing via Ajax. Okay, we can able to make any address as default, and that is going to be shown as default. Like if there are many addresses, but it will automatically select the default address. Okay, so this is the thing that we have done. So this is the thing that we have done in this part, and in the next part we will continue working on the order placement process. We will start with the cash on delivery. Okay, so please stay tuned for the next part. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.